The Ospreys travel to France this weekend to face Lyon on Saturday night in round 2 of the European Rugby Challenge Cup. Looking ahead to the game now are Rory Thornton and Sam Davies. Rory, congratulations. You're in the Wales squad for the Ultimate Internationals. You must be pretty pleased.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise. I actually found out in a funny way. I hadn't really looked at my phone. I finished training. Kit man Sean comes up and he says congratulations, and I'm thinking, what are you on about? But yeah, it's obviously great. Going to go up there with the training, get a good experience and see how it goes.
You know, ultimately the selection is recognition of the hard work you've put in over the last year, and in particular over the opening weeks of the season where you've been in good form.
Yeah, it's well, I'd say the boys has been good form, but yeah, we worked hard over pre-season. We had our reviews end of last season just on individually what to work on and our things for this season. And I think through the training we've done in pre-season, it's all flowed through into the games, which is great for us, and the form's come. We've had some good results and that's brilliant for the boys, and then it's good to go up there and gain some experience.
When you look at the second row, when you got Bradley Davis, Alan Wynne-Jones, yourself, all in the Wales squad, then you've got Lloyd Ashley, Adam Beard back available again now for a suspension. Some real strength in depth there, some real competition which will push you all on.
Yeah, exactly. I think Brad being an addition this season, it helps our depth, as you said. And I think it's a lot of competition for us. Obviously being around Al, Brad, with their experience has been a big boost for us. Beardy coming through with me, myself, are far off the same age, and then you've got Lloyd as well, who's kind of in the middle of that age group then. And I think in training we're always pushing ourselves. You can imagine our units is a bit tasty, so yeah, it's good to have a good bunch of second rows here that can all work together and push each other on.
And it's like we're seeing in the hooker this season, it's like we're seeing in the back row, Sam and Dan at 10. That's the kind of competition you need if you're going to be successful. Yeah,
exactly. I think the big point this season is that over the summer we've got squad depth, which has been, boys can play in different positions. I think if there's any injuries or boys get picked for, like these Ultimate Internationals now, we've got guys that can slot into their gap and that they can put the performance in as well.
And Lyon this weekend, you're going to expect a tough challenge, French pack, big, strong, physical. It's going to be the kind of game that you're going to be thriving on, I thought.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one up front, isn't it? And they're going to be a home where again atmosphere comes into it with the French crowds. So we can't let the French pack get anything up on us line-out wise, scrum wise. So it's going to be a big shift for the boys, especially the front five out there. So we just got to take out the attitude we've brought to every game, that we're going to run, we're going to use the ball, go play with the ball, like high bowling game time, and just try and run these big French guys around.
And ultimately, look at the last two games, the Blues, the Falcons in the first round of Europe, made a real impact, scored tries, really played some impressive rugby. Got to use that momentum now moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the key thing with the momentum. Not taking the foot off the pedal. We've got to go out there now. Same mindset we've had for the games. I think set piece has been a key thing for us as well. Obviously keeping that high in win rate and things like that. Scrum has been strong this year as well. Platform for the backs to work off. And then we get into our phase play, which in the end tires teams out and we get through and we score the tries.
Next up at the Liberty Stadium is Ospreys versus Newport Gwent Dragons on Saturday the 29th of October, kick-off at 3 p.m. With Halloween looming, we're going to have a spooktacular Hallow Zone open on the day, and we're encouraging everyone at the game to put on their best Halloween costume. The best dressed in the Hallow Zone on the day will win a free pass for 4 to the LC Water Park in Swansea. The Hallow Zone will be open from 1 p.m. on match day. Tickets are available now, online at ospreysrugby.com/buy tickets, or from the ticket office on 0844 815 665. Calls to this number cost 7p per minute. The OSTC lounge is open once again for the Dragons game, and bookings are now being taken. With all you can eat and drink packages and extraordinary views of the pitch from the lounge, the best place to watch the game from within the stadium. Call our hospitality team now on 01792 616 488 or email hospitality@ospreysrugby.com for more information. The Black and White Lounge will also be open with a Fior Prosecco reception, gourmet finger food and player meet and greets. And you'll also have an exclusive man of the match interview straight after the game. Once again, contact the hospitality team for details. The 2016-17 Ospreys BRK European jersey was revealed when the boys ran out to face Newcastle Falcons at the Liberty Stadium last weekend. It'll be in store and available to buy soon, priced at just £54.99 for adults, £44.99 for kids. Please check the website or Ospreys' social media channels for full details of when this will be available to buy. Sam, first things first, breaking news, congratulations, you've got your first call up into the Welsh national squad for the internationals. You must be pretty pleased.
Yeah, you know, definitely. It's a proud moment for me. It's come through a lot of hard work, and yeah, it was just obviously over the moon, and hopefully now I can just obviously have to take every day as it comes, and going up into the Wales camp, just train to the best of my ability, really.
And it's recognition of the consistent form you've shown, not just in the opening weeks of the season, but carrying on from where you were at the end of last season.
Yeah, you know, there's obviously a lot of speculation about that, and I think I just like to take every week as it comes, you know, and I think it's nice to get rewarded for consistency in performances, and that was a massive work on for me last year from the beginning of the season moving into the back half, and you know, I feel I've got myself in a position now where I'm, you know, able to mentally consistently perform to a good standard.
And you're clearly enjoying yourself out there as well, I can see in the way that you're playing your rugby.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think the squad we're all enjoying. There's good momentum here, and you know, come Saturday out in Lyon, it's obviously going to be a very tough game. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going against what's going to be a very strong Lyon side. Looking
at Lyon, you've looked into them, you've done the analysis. What can you expect from them?
Well, they're going to be a big team, I can tell you that. Obviously, they've got the likes of Nalanga, they've got Armitage, they've got, you know, they've got Bonnet, they've got some great players there. They're going to be a very big pack. So, you know, without giving away too much, we're going to look to play a very quick game and try and move them about a bit.
And can you take anything from the trips to France last season? Clermont, Bordeaux, 4 points from those two games. Is there something you can take from that?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think we went to two of the top teams in the French division last year, and you know, we put on a good show and managed to come away with 4 points from them two games. And I mean, hopefully this time we can go one step further.
That's all for now. Don't forget, tickets for the forthcoming Welsh derby against Newport Gwent Dragons at the Liberty Stadium are on sale now at all the usual outlets. Buy yours and make sure you support the cause.